then apparently Makhadzi knows that I'm Nicki Minaj.
Hey, oh, Nicki Minaj! Freddie, who's the Hana?
Would you wear heels when?
Fucking not. It's Bakes Live. We're celebrating 50 episodes at 267. It's an in-person Bakes Live. We've never done this before. I've got the bakers over here. And I've got in-person guests. The next guest, Nicki Minaj knows. Hold on. I've got Freddie Pro. You better model that crop top. You better model that crop top.
The mic is falling down, you guys.
Freddie, I want to see that crop top.
What crop top?
I don't want crop top like that. Welcome, Freddie Pro. I was expecting pink hair. Why don't I get the honor of pink hair?
Oh my god. I'll just use the imaginary one. But I kind of look cute bakes for you. Like I was trying to switch it up because people know that I always glam. So I had to for you.
How did you feel about ATI's interview?
That's my man, and I know you were just rubbing
That's my what?
That's my man, and I know
Security!
He was just rubbing it all over my face. But please, I don't like it. But honestly, like a rati.
Crew, I lost my mic.
You
This
lost
is what happens when you have a production with alcohol.
You lost the mic.
This is algorithm-friendly content, my dear. All right, I had just lost my mic because it's the first time I'm doing Bakes Live in person. So I'm not used to these things. I'm not used to mics and things. But we'll get used to it in preparation for Netflix or Showmax. I'm still chilling with Freddie Pro, Freddie motherfucking Pro.
Motherfucking Pro. Yes, it's Freddie motherfucking Pro. My niggas was good. Are we rolling, team? Are we rolling?
Freddie performed at the As One music concert. When you came on, there's a legendary guy called Owen Rampa. Owen came to me and said, "Who is this Freddie Pro? Who is this Freddie Pro?" Because you had the entire place jumping.
Like,
you're a superstar.
Before I came, it was so quiet.
That's true.
I was literally so nervous that, when is the first time going to a place? How are the people going to react? How are the people going to have you?
Yeah.
Like, it was so nerve-wracking, but it was great, man.
Was it the first time you were in Francistown?
It was my first time in Francistown.
It was the first time I was at a concert festival type thing. So it was our firstie for our man, ATI.
Not our, please. Don't offend me.
Security! Take us through your experience when Nicki Minaj reposted your video.
I want to believe that this, we all knew that this was supposed to happen. Like, I've been a fan for so many years. Way back then when I was in junior school in SSKM to St. Joseph's College.
Was it St. Joe?
Yes.
In the house, you better recognize it.
Period, and that's on period. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I think we all know that this was supposed to happen. So when it happened, it didn't come much as of a shock, but it was like an appreciation as this was meant to happen. This is the time. I've been about for so many years. I've been repping this woman for so many years. Like, she's my inspiration, she's my everything. It was bound to happen.
Yeah.
Then when it happened, I grabbed it.
Yeah. I love it. And you really bust in it.
Yeah.
And I love that. You owned it. It was your moment and you owned it.
Yes.
That was beautiful to see.
Thank you.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 22. I'll be 23 in December, so I'm 22 years old.
You're 22. Okay. All right. Now, the As One music concert. How did
Why are you talking about the S1 music concert?
I enjoyed your performance. I also got goosebumps when you were on stage.
Yes.
Because it was just like an out-of-body experience to see. You got on stage, the entire ghetto was jumping. How was the experience for you? Because you were on stage, I was a fan, like cheering you guys on. But how was it for you on stage, doing that for us revelers?
It was nerve-wracking, like I said.
Yeah.
So the plan was initially, because that was a big stage where there were thousands of people. So I planned my performance like I wanted dances. So my performance wasn't done according to how I thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So it happened that I had to travel there alone. So what exactly are you gonna do on stage? So how when it's so different, like how Nalidi dance. So I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? But the moment they saw Freddie that his booby on the stage, I was like, okay. I was like, okay, now you got this. You need to be rapping and tell these people that you are here. You know, you're not here to just back down from a stage and be the laughing stock of Francistown. I had to kill that stage, and I did that.
And you killed it.
Thank you.
From the point of view of somebody who was watching you, you killed it. I couldn't even get like videos of you because every camera is up.
Every camera is up.
Yeah. Now tell me this. Makhadzi is in Botswana, Lebo Molax is in Botswana, Kanyisa, who's a TikTok superstar, is in Botswana. You're with them. Are you the one who's bringing all these people to Botswana? What is happening? What is happening?
No. No, I am not the one bringing these people. Let me tell you something. These people, they happen to be in love with Freddie. And I'm in love with them as well. I respect Makhadzi, Kerata Lebo Molaxi, Kerata Kanyisa. And social media is the only platform that connects us as people. Like from Botswana, we have that person who impersonates Nicki Minaj. We have Makhadzi in South Africa. So social media is like key. So with Makhadzi, I was literally invited by Lebo Molax to be part of the boys. No, Lebo Molax was inviting me to represent the Boys in Hills BW. So, exactly, because would you wear heels when?
Fucking not.
So then
my fat ass will fall flat on my face.
Lebo Molax knew that Freddie would do it. So I had to represent BW Boys in Hills. I had to walk in heels. So they called me at that hotel, Lebo Molax. So when I was in that hotel, out of nowhere, Makhadzi is coming in. Oh, okay, I'm with Makhadzi in the room. Then apparently Makhadzi knows that I'm Nicki Minaj. I was like, oh, that's cool. Makhadzi knows me. And everything went well. We went to perform. The next day we went to party. It was so great. Having relationship and creating a bond with people outside networking, like I felt like that's part of my brand. I network with people and we show each other love. And with Kanyisa had a gig in Siga. Siga, they're always glad to have me. So then Kanyisa was asking me like, Freddie, would you be there? I can be there for you. Then girl, we had to meet and meet.
Because when Freddie pulls up, what the Ali glammed to the gods. Who does your glam? Who does your glam?
You know Gabby, the makeup artist, Gabby, Glam by Gabby. That's my baby. Gabby, I never thought that makeup would look good on me until Nicki Minaj posted, and I was like, I have to switch up my brand and see if I could bring something different on the table. Then I was like, who can do my makeup? Then I was getting recommendations from people and all that. Then I met Gabby. Then Gabby is a barb as well, so it makes everything flow. Like every single time we always rap.
How would you make that about this one's for the girls on the booming system?
Like, you guys, I beg you guys need to go do makeup for her because, she's pricey. She's really pricey.
Hey, it's the imaginary pink wig for me. Yeah.
I love Gabby. Yeah. And shout out to you, Gabby.
Yeah. All right. Now, what has been your most memorable look that Gabby has given you? Because last week you did what Nicki Minaj did at the Met Gala with like
oh my God, that was the iconic one. I felt like the people love that one. Right?
Yeah, I loved it, and I loved when you did what you did when she got up the stairs at the Met.
Are you the man, darling, that I was gonna be here?
Yeah. Come here.
Yes, that's one of the iconic looks that I made of Nicki. My favorite one was the one I was on some black leather jacket and puff
I
a
remember
simple
it,
look.
yeah.
It was just a simple look, but it banged like some kind of
It
shit.
banged.
You know what I mean? Like pull up my nigga.
Hey, one thing about Freddie will serve you a jawline for the days. Okay.
Baby, character I say when I couldn't do that.
I want to know your reception. I've seen you on stage, but you read DMs, you read comments. How is the reception of Botswana for somebody who's, would I say, a doppelganger or somebody who imitates Nicki Minaj? How is that reception? What is the feedback?
The feedback. I want to believe that Botswana are the only people who witnessed my growth. I started doing covers. Super basic. Like Lebo, and like I want to believe Botswana was so happy when Nicki posted. So like I feel like that they understand more better because they grew up with me. But from my young age till this point where I'm Freddie Pro right now.
My young age was like 2 weeks ago. Freddie's 22, guys. You know how old I am?
How old are you? How old are you?
21.
And they tell us
Malume Bates. On TikTok, they call me Malume Bates. Freddie, are you signed to any management company or a record deal?
No, I'm not signed to any. And I'm not planning to sign very soon. Because one, I feel like I understand my brand better. When it comes to music, when it comes to, like, if I could have a manager, what would that person do in me? Like, a manager should be a person who would take me from point A to point B. So at this point, I'm at point B. I want to take myself to point C. So what would be the purpose of that person in my life? I'm not saying I'm not looking for a manager, but I'm saying I understand my brand better. But rather, I don't have a manager, but I have a team. That means I get to manage my people around me on how I want my stuff to be.
Okay. All right. Any plans to relocate because you are connected with all these SA superstars on TikTok, in music, on whatever? Any plans to relocate? Oh, and then you are proudly. Oh, you are proudly.
Hold on. I feel like there's money home. There's a lot of money home. It's just that people are not, finding that right path of getting that money. They feel like they've already given up on Botswana. I still feel like there's a lot of potential in our country. I still feel like I could take Botswana from this to that. So being in South Africa would eventually be part of my expansion. I don't mind that. But where home is where my heart is.
Do you do anything else besides the stuff that you do on social media?
Do I do what, babe?
Do you do anything else?
What do you know? We umpileni sa how is working in babe.
I want to ask something.
What are you saying, babe?
Maybe you strip on a pole and say, God, I didn't know money, no pictures. I didn't know touching.
That girl, you know that girl.
Yeah, I'm Joan Richardson.
Don't you know?
I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I'm an actor, I'm everything that I put my mind on. If I get an opportunity, I don't jump to say I can't do this. The only way to find out is when I do it, then I'll say, oh, I cannot do it. Gili. But otherwise, I do anything that I put my mind to.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. The last question that I'm going to ask you, I have to keep referring to my questions now because I'm a little nice. There's a little Jameson in my system.
Okay.
I'm never doing this live again. Messi,
But it's so cool. It's so
cool.
You should do it more.
I should do it more.
Yeah.
You monetize off of your content. Because you got millions of views. You get 1.2. Freddie, you about 2.3. Do you monetize off of your content?
I'm gonna say this. I saw this question when you said, does social media pay you? I don't get paid to post on Instagram. I don't get paid to post on Facebook. I don't get paid to post on TikTok. But rather, for me, social media is just a facilitator or whatever to get me to the kind of brands that I want to work with. So I don't get paid on social media directly where I get 20 pula there, but social media is the key to get me to a collab that will get me $20,000.
The perks of doing something live is that you get to see very nice things.
Yes, what do you
Lebo
see?
kumara.
What do you see? Honalim, babe. Honalim, babe. What's going on? What's going on?
Chocolate jacket.
Who? Oh! I know him.
I do. You have Nyobi out. Are you working on anything like a body of music, a catalog, or anything that we can buy?
I literally don't like sharing about music. Like when I dropped like Nyobi, people didn't know that I was gonna drop Nyobi. Hence why Nyobi did pretty good because it came at a convenient time where everybody was talking about Freddie. Now they wanna hear Freddie, what is he dropping and all that. But rather I'm always working, mind you, Bakes. I'm working on something that I'm always been working on. So yeah, you'll see it very soon. Yeah.
Can you before you go? Can you do like a Nicki Minaj imitation?
What's that?
Like maybe like a British accent that she does.
What?
Like a Nicki Minaj accent when she's in Britain.
And Britain accent.
Oh, Britain.
It's Britain.
Okay.
So I don't know.
The very last question.
Ooh,
That's because I can't get enough of you. All right, the last thing that I want to ask you, you've got so much attention from people. How do you balance or how do you silence the external noise that comes from outside? Because I would imagine what but
ask him. Hence why I always have to
Pinky, come. What's the?
Hence why I always have to be with someone on my side. Like it's no longer normal like before. Like even when I get in a shop, everybody wants to take a picture. Like I can't have a normal dinner. Like it's really bad.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the love. It's just that when I'm not always on the moment.
Yeah.
Like I need to keep up with people. Like I'm not always in the mood to be like, oh, let's take a selfie. Like what about the time when I feel like I want to be intimate with myself? I'm just going through my mom comments and then fans be like, oh, can I take pictures? So like I go through a lot. Like that on its own, like it's literally, you know. But I try by all means to keep up with it and just stay calm with the people that show me love.
I'm gonna close this segment.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to celebrate Bake's 50 episodes.
And
Bake's
you're doing
Live.
pretty well. And in order to get her, you.
Hey, by the way, I've been trying to get Freddie to come on Bake's Live for at least 5 months now. But I'm happy that you made time
She's
today.
got network. Hold on.
Wow,
But I'm here,
But
babe.
why have you been refusing?
I've not been refusing. Like, you know how much I love you and respect you. Like, maybe this was supposed to be the iconic.
Guys.
Like,
guys.
save the best for the
Yeah,
last.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
I agree,
I
I
could
totally
never.
agree.
But I don't like interviews. This should be the last one.
Hey, Freddie motherfucking Pro.
Why did you
the
say
last guest.
motherfucking? I'm the one who's supposed to say that when I'm in my mood.
Okay.
You don't have to say Freddie motherfucking Pro. You are cursing.
Okay, bua musmonadi kawana, bua.
As Freddie, yo motherfucking Pro, my nigga was good and it's. Thank you for.
Yeah, I'm coming because I had to eliminate competition for ATI late.
I wish I had some hair on. Gonna get a thousand. Like
All right, guys, we are celebrating Pride Month. We are celebrating 50 episodes of Bakes Live. We had an all-star guest interview for Bakes Live. I had the bacon! And I want to give a shout out to 267 for sponsoring the venue for us to have an in-person interview. And I also want to give a shout out to each and every person who entered the giveaway that we announced a week ago for people to, for the bakers rather, to comment their most memorable episodes that they remember from Bakes Live, from all the 49 episodes. I want to give a shout out to each and everyone who showed love in the comments and everybody who either called, sent a WhatsApp, or sent a DM. I appreciate the love, guys. The winner from that giveaway is Gakwele Musini, as I announced at the beginning of the show, and she's gonna enjoy a dinner for two at 267 with a bottle of Pimville Gin.
Woo.
It's been Bake's live
Hold
50
on.
episode celebration with Dato Seiko, Jordan Muzi, ATI, and Freddie Pro, and the Bakers.
Close it up. Let me close it up myself.
Freddie wants to close it up.
So from me, Freddie Pro, Freddie Mithmaningwe, aka the Queen, and Bakes, and from the Bakers, we say
Yes!
it is what it is till we meet again next time. This was Bakes. What live 50? Whatever.
Yes, 50 episodes.
Have a great night. Thank you, Bakes, for having me. I'm
All right.
out.
Bye.